Colin Cowherd and Albert Breer just stepped foot into camp, and what they saw coming out of this offense sent immediate shockwaves across the entire NFL community. We are talking about a completely revamped, light-speed offensive unit, a leaner and meaner franchise quarterback, and a passing attack that was carving up defenses with unreal precision. If you thought last year was exciting, you are not ready for the absolute firestorm brewing right now in the Windy City. Before we break down every single explosive detail, make sure to like this video, share it with every fan you know, and hit that subscribe button right now to stay connected for all the latest updates. Have you ever seen a unit look this dominant, this crisp, and this hungry before the regular season even kicks off? The national media is officially taking notice, and the buzz coming out of practice is reaching a fever pitch. Due to severe thunderstorms rolling through the area, the team was forced to move their Sunday practice inside the Walter Payton Center. That indoor environment ended up being the absolute perfect pressure cooker for Colin Cowherd to witness what this group is truly building. Cowherd famously pointed out that while it takes about 5 minutes to size up an individual player, it only takes 2 hours to size up an entire football team. And what he saw over those 2 hours left his jaw on the floor. During that entire practice session, Cowherd did not see a single dropped pass. Not one. He described the offense as a young, lightning-quick, hyper-energized machine that almost had the infectious, celebratory energy of a top-tier college powerhouse. They were flying around the field, making huge plays, celebrating together, and completely putting the defense on its heels. Now, to be fair and realistic, Cowherd was only reacting to what he saw with his own eyes during that specific session. Throughout the early stretch of camp, the offense has clearly been the more dominant unit. But ever since the pads went on, the defense has fought back with real grit and resistance. That back-and-forth competitive battle starting in Week 2 is exactly what you want to see. As exciting as it is to hear about the offense dominating day in and day out, iron sharpens iron, and you want that defense winning reps too. The fact that it has turned into a competitive fight is a huge positive development. But make no mistake about it, compared to where this offense sat at this exact point last summer, they look light years further along. And the absolute center of that entire transformation is Caleb Williams. The details coming out about Caleb right now are enough to give opposing defensive coordinators sleepless nights. Cowherd revealed that Caleb personally told him he has shed 13 pounds off his frame entering the season, bringing his weight down to around 213 to 215 pounds. To understand why that is so terrifying for the rest of the league, you have to look back at what he did on the field last year. According to NextGen Stats, Caleb recorded 4 of the top 5 fastest speeds for a quarterback across the entire NFL, peaking at a staggering 21 miles per hour. Think back to that clutch scramble against the Giants where he turned the corner up the left sideline, blazed past defenders for a touchdown, and put the team in position for another thrilling comeback. He was already moving like a wide receiver in open space. Now trim another 13 pounds off that frame, and his acceleration is going to be absurd. Some analysts wondered if dropping that weight might compromise his physical durability or his ability to break tackles, but the numbers tell a completely different story. As a rookie playing around 215 pounds, Caleb absorbed 68 sacks and took over 100 hits, yet he did not miss a single start. He is built like a rock in his upper and lower body, and while you can notice the weight loss in his face, his overall core strength remains unquestioned. If losing that extra weight makes him even more elusive, when he was already arguably the hardest quarterback to drag down in the league alongside Lamar Jackson, that is an absolute nightmare for defenses and a massive green flag for this entire scheme. Beyond the raw speed and mobility, Caleb's throwing mechanics and ball placement look drastically refined. Cowherd noted that after speaking directly with offensive coordinator Ben Johnson following practice, the feedback on Caleb's accuracy was night and day. His throwing motion is tighter, smoother, and much more controlled. In college and during moments of his rookie campaign, Caleb had a tendency to play a bit too loose and inconsistent, constantly hunting for the hero play. But what showed up on Sunday was a crisp, disciplined passer running a high-octane offense. And that brings us directly to our official question of the day. Do you think Caleb Williams can realistically hit a 65% completion rate while keeping his explosive downfield playmaking intact? Or do you think Ben Johnson's 70% goal is actually reachable? Leave a comment down below right now and let me know your thoughts. While Ben Johnson set a sky-high goal of a 70% completion rate, hitting somewhere between 63 and 65% is more than achievable for a quarterback with Caleb's explosive, big play style. Last year, Caleb did a fantastic job avoiding catastrophic sacks by throwing the ball away when plays broke down. If he can take those throwaways and convert even a fraction of them into easy checkdowns to his running backs, his completion numbers are going to surge. If he keeps the turnover numbers low, continues to hit deep shots, and elevates his baseline accuracy into the mid-60s, you are looking at one of the most dangerous, lethal quarterbacks in the National Football League. The reason this offense has such an unbelievable ceiling comes down to the staggering depth at the skill positions. For a franchise that historically struggled to field a modern passing attack, looking at this current depth chart is almost surreal. This team boasts up to 10 legitimate, playable weapons that you can trust on any given Sunday. Cowherd raved about the tight end group, pointing out that rookie sensation Colston Loveland looked like an absolute future Pro Bowler during practice. Pair Loveland with a dependable veteran like Cole Kmet, alongside rookie draft pick Sam Roush, who serves as a massive physical upgrade over former blocking tight end Durham Smythe, and you suddenly have a three-headed tight end room that creates relentless mismatch problems. Out in the backfield, the duo of DeAndre Swift and Kyle Menengai gives this offense a pair of proven runners who can both catch out of the backfield with ease. At wide receiver, you have explosive young cornerstone talents in Rome Oduns and Luther Burden, who are both primed for massive steps forward. Behind them, veteran Khalif Raymond brings steady reliability, Xavion Thomas provides pure dynamic speed capable of popping off 3 or 4 massive plays a year, and Jody Walker has continued his incredible surge after making a splash late last season. They might not feature a top-heavy duo like Ja'Marr Chase and T. Higgins just yet, but the sheer versatility across the board means opposing defenses simply cannot scheme against everyone. Cowherd summed it up perfectly with his classic analogy, saying it feels like bringing in expert management to fix up a local bar. Last year the new structure was brought in, now the entire operation is fully installed, and the cash register is ready to ring. Albert Breer backed up every single piece of this evaluation after attending the exact same practice. Breer emphasized that Caleb Williams looks like a completely different person off the field as well. He has matured, grown into a natural leader, and taken full, confident ownership of this offense. Last summer, Ben Johnson was pouring information into his headset like drinking from a fire hose, making camp feel like trial by fire. A year later, Caleb has real proof of concept and a deep, calm command of the system. There is visible joy and sharp focus in how he approaches every single rep. He understands how to balance playing point guard with taking the easy completion, while still knowing when it is time to put on the cape and play Superman. When you weigh all the evidence, the national media praise, the weight loss, the refined mechanics, the absurd depth at receiver and tight end, and the second-year comfort in Ben Johnson's system, the excitement surrounding this team is 100% real. The floor for this offense feels like a comfortable top 10 unit, with a realistic path toward pushing for top 5 in the league if the left tackle position holds steady and everyone stays healthy. The trajectory is pointing straight up, the growing pains are behind them, and this unit is ready to make a massive statement. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out, and as always, bear down.